While filling her cavities, my 8-year-old patient asked, "Do grown-ups at your house play the statue game too?" I smiled. I haven't heard of that one. Her words slurred from the laughing gas. It's when we hear Daddy's car and everyone freezes like statues. My hygienist Sierra raised an eyebrow. That sounds interesting. How do you play? When we hear the garage, Mommy says statue time, and we all freeze wherever we are. Isabella explained drowsily. Even if I'm eating or playing, everything stops. That's when I noticed the faint yellow marks on her upper arm, mostly hidden by her sleeve. Sometimes I'm really good at it. Last week I held my spoon in the air for 20 whole minutes. She seemed proud. Mommy said I was the best statue ever. 20 minutes is a long time, I said, gently adjusting her sleeve to see better. Fingerprint bruises. Old ones. Can you raise your arm for me, sweetie? I need to adjust the chair. As she raised both arms, her shirt rode up. Linear marks crossed her lower back, some scarred, some fresh. What happens if someone moves during statue time? I kept working, acting like I was just doing my job. That's losing. Daddy doesn't like when we lose. I excused myself to get a different tool, stepping to my computer to pull up our mandatory reporting protocols. When I returned, I asked casually, "And if you win the statue game?" If we're all good statues, Daddy walks through and goes to his room. Then we can breathe normal again. Sometimes he even says good job, and we get to eat dinner. You get to eat dinner? Only if we win. Losers don't deserve dinner. But Mommy sneaks me crackers later. I made a show of checking Isabella's chart while secretly measuring the bruise patterns with my pen light. 3.2 centimeter spread on the grip marks. Adult male hand size. Isabella, what other games does your family play? I asked, motioning my hygienist to discreetly check on the father. The listening game, where he asks questions and we have to answer exactly right. I pulled out my light, open wide again. What kind of questions? Like, who's the most important person in this house? The answer is always Daddy. The light revealed slight scarring on her inner cheek, likely from biting during stress. What happens when someone gets the answer wrong? Sometimes no breakfast, or lunch. My tummy hurts so bad but crying makes it worse. My least favorite one is the quiet room. I set down my tools. Tell me about this quiet room while I set up this x-ray. I positioned the lead apron, noting how she winced when I touched her shoulders. It's the closet under the stairs. No light. We stay until we're sorry enough. I count to know how long I lasted. My record is 10,000 seconds. What's yours? The excitement in her voice broke my heart. That was over 2.5 hours. That's a lot of counting. Sierra returned, mouthing, "Her dad's asking how much longer you'll be." Mommy went in there last week, Isabella continued. She had to fold up real small cause she's bigger. Daddy said she forgot who pays the bills. Sometimes I hear her crying in there but I can't help or I go in too. We learned that rule the hard way. I took the x-rays, handed her some stickers and said, "I need to develop these. Sierra will stay with you." In the hallway, I called CPS from my cell. Active abuse case. Child has physical marks. Describes systematic torture disguised as games. Father is in waiting room. Returning, I pretended to review her chart. "Isabella, has anyone else seen you play these games?" "No, silly. It's a family secret. Daddy says other people wouldn't understand our special rules." I gently examined her neck, finding more old bruises hidden by her hair. "Does your teacher know about the statue game?" "No, we're really good at keeping secrets. Paul's getting good too. He hasn't cried in the quiet room for 3 weeks. He's only 6. The neighbors called the police once about the screaming. Now he just hits his head against the wall, but real soft so nobody hears." I heard footsteps. Her father appeared in the doorway. "How much longer?" "Just finishing up," I said calmly, my body blocking his view of Isabella.